everyone, welcome back to the Coma 2, Vicious Sisters. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to finish the game tonight. There's still a few achievements I haven't unlocked, but I don't think I need to unlock all the achievements. Some of the achievements I don't know how to unlock, so let's not think about it. I don't know how many endings there is to this game. It feels like there will be only 1 or 2 endings. I don't think there will be a lot of endings. Okay. And also we need to read through all the tone pages. So we're gonna start now. Yeah, we'll go through this. Okay, we'll read through the right. So my rite of ordination, Nisu. Having completed my service as deacon, the time for my rite of ordination was finally upon me. I remember the day vividly, but not because of the special milestone I represent in my journey to enter the Catholic priesthood. The church was to ordain 2 of my fellow brothers, and we protested ourselves before the altar while the religious faithful sung the Litany of Saints. Following this, I watched as each brother knelt before the bishop to receive his prayer. When it was my turn, I too knelt before him and closed my eyes. He placed his hand upon my head to confer his silent blessing. Oh, hi, how you doing, Royal Knight? Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to the stream. So we're not doing Dark Souls, we're streaming a completely different game. White Light, Miso. What I expected to be a symbolic gesture invoking the Holy Spirit turned out to be much more. A brilliant white light instantly blinded me. A peculiar calm overtook me, and I heard a voice that penetrated my very being. It spoke to me with a dignified tranquility. Behold, she comes with the shadows, and every eye shall see her, and all her kindreds of the earth shall weep before her. The voice's message would continue to haunt me for many years. I began my work at the Archdiocese of Seoul, overseeing certain administrative functions before they assigned me to a small parish on the outskirts of the city. Okay, so hold on 1 second, just 1 second. Okay, just want to select the right headphone because there was a headphone also connected to my microphone, so sometimes the headphone gets confused, sometimes the PlayStation gets confused which headphone to connect to. Okay. I don't have time to debate with Iso. I need to focus on finding Yonghong now. Okay, cool. Alright, we're pretty low on health. We do have 1 healing items, but we don't need to worry too much because I have lots of money and I can buy. Yeah, it is a puzzle game, but it has some combat as well. So, whoa, look at that guy. Look at him go. Man, that's so freaky. Yeah, it's a puzzle game, but there's some combat as well. You even have a dodge ability like this. There's stamina and health as well. Whoa! Hey! Oh, well, there you go. Man, that sucks. Well, apart from the giant hole in my back, I guess I'm okay. You mean now? It's just in a high school. Sanhua High Gymnasium. But I'm guessing this is the time of the Korean War. So this is like the 50s. The school in the 50s. Don't worry, things won't make too Don't worry if you don't understand, because what? No. Okay, I took some damage, but that's okay. Still alive. Alright. Okay, so what happened there? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna make this long story short. So basically, our main character, which is here, Mina, she got trapped in a shadow realm called the Coma. So there is two realms. One is the waking realm, one is the sleeping realm, which is a coma. And this is what happened. So basically in the coma, time works differently. So this is what happened to the school in the 50s. So there was a school in present time. So this is what happened to school in the past. So this is basically during the Korean War era. So you can see this note. So many children died during the war. I hear the cries in my nightmare. I can't cope with this any longer. So, okay, that's the long story short. So we are very close to the end of the game. Yeah, so you see here, I would have never signed for night shift if I knew how I'd have to deal with this. Of course, I shouldn't complain. The other schools have been leveled by artillery fire. So basically, this is what happens during the school in the 50s. Basically in the past. And all these tentacles and things you see, obviously, is just like it's being infested with an enemy called the Vicious Sisters. So I don't know what this abomination is. Uh-oh. No, that was not the right button to press. I was thinking about what I was going to say, and then this happened. It's kind of easy to die in this game because there's many ways to get instant killed. And the way you do combat is you can... I don't have to... Yeah, it's very creepy game. Yeah, nice try. So... Whoa! Okay, we gotta escape from this crazy lady. Okay. Okay, shoot her with a mace. Run away. Bye. Yeah, I don't think a cross is gonna help out. You get the mace instead of cross, so the mace. The mace, you know that lady that was chasing me, that I shot her in the face with a mace? You have received the torn page. Okay, cool. How's it hanging, McFly? Enjoy your time traveling expertise? Daehyun, there's a hole in your chest, lady. Daehyun, I was so worried about you, but what are you doing here? You're looking for Yohong, right? He's pretty occupied now. An awful lot of noise is like coming from that gym there. I wonder what happened in there. Yohong is in there. I need to get in. Help me get past Mingura, please. Don't worry about Mingyo Kyo. He's a meathead who's too dense to see the obvious. I think we can work something out together. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I already gave you what you wanted. This isn't my best time. Not so fast. You still have unfinished business, you and I. I would admit you are a far cry from the wide-eyed thought that stumbled into the shadow realm tonight. Me think you're finally ready. Ready for what? To like put everything you learned to test. To see if you're really changed. This time it's up to you. Ta-ta for now. What does she want to see this time? I don't know where to start. Okay, vending machine. See, you can buy certain items to help you in your journey. I'm gonna buy some chips and I'm going to buy a mace because it might be helpful. And heal. This is the girls' locker room. Dahyun and I had gym class together last semester. We definitely have shared history here. Okay. Okay, there's a combination lock. We need to find out, obviously. You can also get poisoned in this game, which is really, really annoying. Because poison slowly drains your health and, and slowly kills you. Unless you get the antidote, obviously. Save. Okay, let's read some more notes. The strange case of Joanna Lee. I grew intimately familiar with our vibrant community. One day, a young woman entered the confessional to speak to me. I knew her as a newer member of our congregation. She began by recounting her sins before her confession took a turn for the peculiar. She thought God was punishing her family for some unknown indiscretion. When I inquired why she believed this, she told me her daughter had recently taken ill, and after overcoming the sickness, began to display aberrant behavior. Her symptoms progressed more dramatically with each passing day, and now shares the same house frightened. Now sharing the same house frightened her. If her story was true, she would have me believe a malicious spirit possessed her daughter. A faithful visit. So, I paid a visit to the family's remote home one evening. The parents had confined the girl to her room. The father told me they had recently moved into the house. They initially believed their daughter had suffered a psychological break because of an illness she picked up after the move. As the days progressed, her symptoms worsened. He explained a new entity had overwhelmed his daughter's personality and had taken her place. I asked to see her, and he wordlessly led me to the door of her room. Before entering, he cautioned me by saying, "It's dangerous. It knows things. Be careful." Okay? Right, we'll read the rest later. Now let's continue. Now, we can't get out of this. We need to find the password. Okay, out of stamina. The worst thing that can happen is if you go out of stamina. Yeah, nothing here. Oh, there we go. This is Dahyun's gym bag. We received Dahyun's locker password. Okay. Right, let's go back to the locker room. Now, we will need to have to visit a different location later, but not now. Okay, combination lock pops open, giving you access to the locker. Thank you.
야야. 하이.
그거 여드름이야. 두드러기야. 야야야, 그거 들어? 뭐가? 상대가 제
가까이 하면 안 되는 거 아니야? 이다연 너 두드러기.
그걸 말하면 어떡해?
어이.
아무튼 밤에 세워놓고 잤다니까. 리얼로.
자주
그랬지?
혼자서?
못했잖아. 저 그거 아니라는데? 야, 널 맞다고 하는 애가 세상에 어디 있냐?
Okay.
네가 힘든 일 있을 땐
Okay, so she
언제든
obviously
도와줄게.
she obviously got burned very bad when she was a kid because her father's like accidentally poured hot tea on her back, which is horrible. Sounds very, very painful. So obviously she suffered a lot of trauma from that. Oh, hey Philip, welcome to the stream. Yeah, pretty much. We got extra day off today, so yes. By the way, how did you notice? So we didn't read the diary before. We're going to read the diary now. I've been so self-conscious about my body since the accident. I've been trying to maintain the facade of positivity for as long as I can remember. Doesn't matter though, it's all came crashing down in gym class today. I couldn't speak. I feel so humiliated. I could have just crawled under a rock and died. Maybe I really should end it all. Who would miss me? I even thought Mina was a friend, but it's time for me to acknowledge a hard truth. I'm always there for her through thick and thin, but at the end of the day, I just can't count on her to return the favor. Dahim, I had no idea how much pain you were in, Dahim. I promised you could count on me, but flaked out every time it mattered. It was wrong. That's so clear to me. I wish you could see how much I've changed tonight. No more empty promises. I'm taking a stand here and now. For now, for us, for myself, because it's right.
이제 그만 울고 가봐.
Actions speak louder than words. You received McGill's letter. Alright, let's confront this guy.
어이.
야! 꺼져!
아니.
닥치라니까 강명계.
Alright. Wow, that was so satisfying. That last time I ever let someone get between my friends and I. You know, wait. Iso. Maybe I should at least hear her out. Yeah, sure. Despite what you believe, we are fighting on the same side. You should know what to expect before going there. Renounce my allegiance to the order. Okay. First, we need to inspire the blade with using a light from the blood ruby. I have the ruby right here. I got it for a chance. It fits perfect. The blade slid right out. If steel looks perfectly sharp, super sharp. The edge never dulls. You should know that. That's the first time I've seen light in. It's seen light in over 100 years. Now, you have to purify the blade using the holy water of separation. As luck would have it, Father Mingsu blessed the water tonight. Pour it on the blade carefully. The blade begin to emanate a dull glow as you pour the holy water across it. You receive the sacrificed ingredients. When the time comes, don't hesitate. Go for her heart. If you have any questions, now it's time to ask. Okay. Yeah, this game is very time consuming. You're right. There's a lot of dialogue, but it's actually quite enjoyable as long as you don't get killed. It's really annoying when you die because there's a lot of instant kills as well, and I hate instant death. And you know how I feel about instant death. It's really annoying. By the way, how you doing tonight, Philip? All good? So are you also taking time off for Christmas? I mean, because there's a public holiday, are you going to go somewhere, or your place is still in lockdown? Okay, about the ghost vigilance. No, what I actually meant is, are you actually going on holidays? Like, do you have anything? Do you have any trips planned, or have you, or are you gonna have to stay home because of lockdown? That's what I meant. Also, I haven't forgotten. Okay. I think there's some more cases in Australia, particularly in Sydney. So I'm thinking some lockdown might happen again. So, oh, I see. So you can't leave. So what can you do? Like, can you go shopping? Like, what are the things you can do? Is it like a full lockdown, or do you, like, you can go out to buy food, etc., but you can't just like travel? Okay, cool. You just use the last slot. We'll save on this slot from now on. Okay, we need to go back to the Okapi market and go into Yuhun's hideout, which is a bunker. So all these switches that I had to activate actually activates the entrance to the bunker. This looks This place looked like a gold club. I was never good at this game. Do I need anything from the Tokabi market? I see. So you can't go anywhere. Subway station. Somran subway station. Bye, guys. Whoa. Haha. Nice, I escaped. Just managed to escape.
승객 여러분, 지금 열차에 가 발생했습니다.
There's a warp bar. Yes, there's a warp bar.
신속하게 역할이나 안전한 곳으로 대피해 주십시오.
Oh. Okay, we've gone to Senwa Hospital. Our objective is go to the basement level. It's gonna be a long ride. Hold on. I could hear her footsteps. Okay, she's on the second floor. Time to book it. There's another one leading downstairs, right? This looks like someone's living here. Survival kit. Okay, so this is Yonghong's room. Ohana Corporation. Could that have been? Isn't the food bar called Ohana Bar? Yeah, Ohana Bar. So I'm guessing the Ohana Corporation makes chocolates. I don't really understand this. What is that? Employee Provident Fund. Yeah, they have some sort of fund like that. Are you talking about because of the coronavirus? What do you mean? What's provident? Not familiar with that word. Okay, we have to go back. Yeah, what do you mean, Philip? Regenerate stamina, please. Okay, that was a close one. You mean like after you retire and you can take the money? Is that what you mean? Okay, that always freaks me out. Damn, that thing's scary. Yeah, there is something like that. It depends on the company. It changes, the percentage changes. But the minimum is 9%. And you can put it in a special fund and someone will look after it for you. Obviously, you have to pay some sort of fee. The fee is not that much, but it adds up. So it allows you opportunity to basically have some money after you retire. I remember the government used to give you a lot as well. Like the government used to match you $1 for $1, but I think they stopped doing that because I don't know, maybe they run out of money or something. But the government used to give you like I don't know what happened. I think that you can't put too much into the super. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you can't put too much into that fund. If you do that, the government will tax you. I think it's just so to stop wealthy people from putting too much into the retirement fund to escape tax. So you can't, for a certain amount it's tax free, but then they will tax you. Yeah, similar. We also get held by the government. However, it's a little bit different. Like, it's... Oh. I remember you can go up the ladder. Okay, let's go through the Dokabi market. Vending machine, cool. Nah, not really. I don't really need it. I eat this bar. Ours is sort of held by the government as well, and you can't take it out until you retire. And once you take it out, you cannot use it anymore. Like, sorry, not using it more. You can't work anymore. No, you just can't work. Like, you can't go backwards. I see. But yeah, once you take that money out, you can't work anymore. But I think during COVID, the government allowed you to take some money out from this retirement fund, but not all of it. You can take a small amount out, just to keep yourself afloat. Okay, so number 5, encounter with the demon. 1, miso. I asked to enter Joanna's room alone. Inside, I found the girl listlessly gazing out her window. She did not acknowledge my presence when I first asked her name. The second time I called her, she turned her head slowly in my direction. Her countenance was dark, and she spoke in an unearthly, ominous tone. You keep calling me that name, priest. Did your God not bless you with eyes to see? Wounds of self-inflicted bruises and open sores riddled her body. Joanna, or the creature that had possessed her, slowly approached me. She studied my face, her own expression betraying a mild amusement. You are here because you believe your faith can help these people. How delirious naive you are. Priest, number 6, encounter with a demon. Your prayers have no power here. The creature laughed. I asked whom I was addressing, and an insidious smile flashed across her face. My name is Umbra, for we are shadows. The demon revealed various facts of my life in a vulgar triad, meant to belittle me. When I raised my hand against the creature, it gripped my arm and threw me across the room with an unearthly strength. It was then I knew the power of this spirit was beyond my ability, and I left in haste to seek help. Though unusual, I knew my concern were best brought directly to the bishop. Okay. Okay, let's go to the final bit of the game, and we will read all the notes later. Okay, let's ready to finish the game. Slowly crawling towards the door. And we have 3 points of health, and also we have the coffee, which is going to be useful because that's going to give us a lot of stamina. It's getting toxic in here. If you don't do something fast, we're all down for. Welcome to the party, girl. I'm afraid you're a bit too late to the show. Well, welcome. All our deals off. Miho, those Aldrich vines binding Yohon can be killed at the core. I'll keep her minions distracted. Find a way to free him. Go. You can see Iso fighting in the background. Later, it's pretty crazy. Like, she's see? He's fighting Seiho in the background. Man, that scream really annoys me. You can see them fighting in the background. It's very cool. But if you finish the conversation here, you won't be able to watch the fight because what do you call it? Because there was time, the time will start. Yeah, there will be a timer, see? Anyway, let's get out of here. Drink the coffee, and let's go. Coffee gives you unlimited stamina for a period of time. What? Bye. Can't catch me, lady. Uh-oh. Oh, it still worked. I guess she didn't. Let me find something else. Guess she didn't see me. Fire axe. I need to find something to break the safety glasses. Cool. Aha, nice try, buddy. It's too quick. This should be able to break the safety glasses. Emergency ammo. Spam the dodges. Spam. Emergency ammo broke through the safety glasses. Receive the fire axe. Ah, okay, so dodging still takes stamina even though you have the coffee. Ooh, that was a close one. Okay, that was an easy one. Okay, let's hack away the Eldritch Mine using the fire axe. Okay, GG. No core is close, but protected bark is regenerating. Gotta be a way to kill this thing. Some kind of cryptographic pattern in the core.
태연아,
Diham. Ever survive without me? Looking for this? Cool. Thanks. Okay, so the cryptogram. Alright. High quality carbon steel for chopping. So okay, I see. Missing half the old picture in Sumi's park. So it goes stuff this. That's it. Okay. The root is dead and the Eldritch Vines have withered. They're no longer binding me. You've been a thorn in my side long enough. Time to end this game of cat and mouse. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, GG. Alright, let's watch the ending.
질서와 혼돈의 힘이 내게 문을 연 거야. 애송아, 넌 이미 늦었어. 이 녀석을 제물로 삼아 너희 세계로 가는 문을 열 것이다. 발버둥 치는 꼴이 꼭 잡아놓은 물고기가 이 저주가 들리는 것이 너희들은 그저 하찮은 존재들일 뿐이야.
내가 없다면 넌 여기서 한 발자국도 나갈 수 없어.
이 녀석을 방해하지 마.
Okay, so the ending is a bit different.
미나야, 이거 받아.
세상엔 꼭 함께해야만 하는 것들이 있어. 그건 그저 꿈이었을까?
Okay, so the ending was a bit different. Okay, good. I meant
Point a gun at me and I'm posing.
Okay, I'm going to talk over this because this music, sometimes you're gonna get copyright strike because of the music. It's yeah, I don't know why it happens, because sometimes you just get copyright strike over the over the, what do you call it, music. And also I can't skip this. Yeah, I finished the game. So it's still raining. It was raining today as well here, and it wasn't raining very big, but in the middle of the day it was raining a lot. So okay, so I won't be able to stop talking because I know I'm gonna get copyright strike for the music if I stop talking. So I'm going to continue talking just random stuff because I don't want to get copyright strike again. And I hate YouTube's copyright strike system. It is very bad. And also sometimes, even though you stream with the PlayStation, you just stream with PS4, it still copyright strikes you. I don't know why it does that. It's super annoying. And last time it was like, I think Capcom something, it copyright striked me, and I wrote a long ass email because they tried to copyright strike my gameplay rather than a cutscene. They were stupid enough not to copyright strike just a cutscene. If they copyright strike the cutscene, they can do that because if they have ownership of the cutscene, they can do that because all cutscenes are the same, right? But everybody's gameplay is unique. You cannot copyright my gameplay. It's not possible to do that. Yeah, so they try to do that, and I fought and I managed to win. So they took away the copyright strike. It was really annoying. It is the most annoying thing. Particularly music. Music gets copyrighted. Like,
균세호? 요즘 학교 안 나오던데?
I don't think we will see Senho for quite a while. Cool. Yay. Whoa. So the ending is a bit different.
강민아! 어젠 내가 미안해. 내가 조금 예민했었나 봐.
Yeah, no hard feelings. No kidding, no hard feelings.
용 어디 있지? 어?
Okay, so Yonghong is back. Okay, I'm guessing the ending is a bit different because Yonghong was not back before. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, hopefully this music doesn't get copyright strike. Cool. Is that Iso?
그래서
Yeah, that is Iso,
우린 이제
right?
어디로 가?
So I'm pretty sure that's Iso because of her uniform. Cool. That's it, I guess. That's the Coma 2. Ghost Vigilant Rising. I wonder what if there's going to be a Coma 3. That would be awesome.
The information you requested, Minister, it's all there.
Oh, very interesting. Chance. Okay, I'm guessing that's Sumi Park. And the guy is Chance. And that's Miss Zone. Your grandmother would want you to have this. Okay? Okay, so that's Sumi Park's amulet. I wonder what happens in Coma 3. Maybe we'll get to play as Miss Song. You know what I want to play as? Iso, because she can do all those fancy kicks and moves and to beat up Senho. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I guess that's it for today. I will go through back and read all the documents, and that's what we're going to do, and just finish the stream. Yeah, I will probably play Resident Evil 2, and the only reason I don't play Resident Evil 2 and I play Resident Evil 3 is because I try to dodge in Resident Evil 2 a lot. I try to press R1 to dodge all the time. And also I try to mash R1, which is the wrong thing to do. And it always happens to me, and it makes me very frustrated because of this fact. And I constantly try to dodge by pressing R1. That's all I try to do. And also to use sub-weapons in RE2, you have to press L1 rather than R1. So I keep pressing R1, I'm like, use the sub-weapon, dodge. And it doesn't work. And I take damage and I die. So that's why I stopped playing Resident Evil 2. That's the only reason. Yeah. Okay, let's go through these things. Trained professionals, Minso. The bishop seems unwaved by my story. He nodded in silent understanding and revealed that Joanna was beyond the remedy of a traditional exorcism. Umba would require the aid of trained professionals. He seemed familiar with the demon's name. When I inquired about this, he told me of spirits unrelated to fallen angels. These were misaligned beings from a shadow realm of our creation. He gave me an old rosary and said, "This will be your relic. You must use it to journey into the shadow realm and free this girl from Umba's grasp." Fortunately, I will not be alone. Our allies, the Ghost Vigilance, soon arrived. Calm before the storm. The Ghost Vigilance immediately went to work. Their inquiries revealed a deep understanding of the situation at hand. When they asked about my encounter with Umba, I recounted my experience and told them the family had recently moved into a new home. The agents asked me to take them there. The next day before departing, the bishop brought a vial of water to me. These are the holy water of separation. We can only use them within the shadow realm. Remember, your teachings and perform the rite of exorcism. The Ghost Vigilant will guide you. They know our way. Into the dark, Minso. We arrived at Joanna's home around midnight. With her parents' permission, we entered the room. It took great effort, but the three of us restrained and bounded the girl securely to her bed frame. The Ghost Vigilant began a meticulous search of the room. A hidden space beneath the floorboard yielded what they were searching for, a small box containing an old signet ring. One of them spoke up. This is a relic she had. She could not have known. There may still be time to help her, though. With that, our agent asked me to close my eyes, and he said an invocation. I clenched the bishop's rosary tightly and opened my eyes when he finished. Okay. Into the dark when he finished. Okay. And what was the last one? The coma revealed. I found myself in a strange place. The room had eroded into a dilapidated, grotesque vision of itself. "Welcome to the coma," one agent said after noting my surprised expression. We turned to see Joanna, bound to the bed and scrambling for help. The shadow figure of Umba crouched over her. I began the rite of exorcism and concluded with a prayer to Saint Michael. I dashed the water of separation on Umba and it fled, screaming into the night. We unbound the girl and the Ghost Vigilant gave her the signal ring. We made the journey back to the waking world with their invocation, and she rejoined her family. I now realize the voice I heard during my rite of ordination was a calling to a greater purpose in service to the Lord. Okay. But Father Minsu didn't make it to the end, he died. I wonder if there's a way to save him, because there is a way to save Chance by having an extra spiritual incense, so you can burn it. Okay, let's finish the final bit. A search for help, Sumi. I woke at night with Soho's amulet in my hand. An ominous feeling overtook my sense as I sat up and studied my surroundings. I was still in our family home, but it was quiet, too quiet. I decided to find an adult who could help me with my brother's body. I put the amulet around my neck and set off. I remember feeling unnerved as I wandered the streets, searching for another soul, but finding Songran to be empty. My path eventually led me to the gates of Senhua Academy, which had also somehow survived the artillery fire that destroyed much around it. The distinct shadow of a person looking out to the city was cast against a lit window. Perhaps I find some help here. What's Dynasty Warrior? I think I heard it. Is that the story about the three kingdoms? I think I used to have a game like that in Sega Saturn, where you have to conquer several different cities, and my way of conquering the cities was just to have an overwhelming majority of army, and then I will conquer the city, and then you have a choice of you had three choices. You can try to convince the general of the city to join you, or you can kill the general, or you can let them go. So if you let them go, it's gonna make the remainder game hard. So I also used to kill them, and then I will slowly conquer the city. And there was a character, he has an AoE attack. He does an AoE attack, and I don't know what it is. It's like a magic AoE attack, and he causes the enemy's troop to lose morale, and they will just run away. And it makes the game really, really easy because he has a huge AoE attack. So you can hit people with an AoE attack, and it will, and you can keep spamming it as well. You can constantly spam it, and pretty much couple of that AoE attack, and that's it. Anyway, let's get back to the document. Entering Songhua Academy, Sumi. I passed the cranky gates and knocked on the front door. There was no answer, but a simple twist of the knob let me in. A well-maintained interior greeted me. I nervously made my way through the academy's hall to the upper floors of the building, looking for the lit room. I eventually found it deserted. An old leather-bound tome sat open upon a candle-lit desk. Various people have scrambled their name throughout its pages. The ink had barely dried on the page where these signatures ended. I made out the inscription, which bore the initial of one, YSH. That must be Yiso Han, right? A soulful melody. I searched the school and called out for help to no avail. Had my eyes been playing tricks on me? I soon found a quiet corner in what appeared to be a library and lit a candle to rummage through my belongings for food. My hand found the box of old recorder my brother had gifted me. Touching it brought back a flood of memories, and tears poured from my eyes. After calming myself, I lifted the rosewood recorder from its case and placed it to my lip. I felt my anguish empower every note of his melody drawn from my breath. As I brought it to a close, the sound of clapping hands reverberated through the room. So the rosewood recorder Senho found, I'm guessing it's the same rosewood recorder as the one Sumi's brother gave her? Figure from the dark. I shot to my feet, startled by the clapping. A female figure slowly emerged from the shadow cast by the bookshelves. Had she been listening to me the entire time? A trembling voice broke the silence between us. That melody, so sorrowful, my sister. My eyes widened in fear and confusion when the light caught her face. It was as if I was staring at a reflection of myself, the girl that had walked into the light. was me. She was wearing the same clothes and her face was still wet with tears. I stumbled back and tried to gain my composure, but the best response I could mutter was, "Who are you?" "Long lost sister, Sumi." "I'm your sister, can't you see that?" she asked with genuine confusion. I was surely experiencing some strange fever dream. I regained my composure and said, "That's not true. I don't have a sister." Her face winched in pain. My words had stung her. She took a few cautious steps closer, and I could feel her determined gaze scrutinizing me. You're hurt and confused. I'm your big sister, and we just lost our dear brother Suho." She knew Suho, and her pain seemed real. Did I have a twin? My mind was reeling as she placed a hand on my cheek. We know each other now we need each other now more than ever. Okay, wrong thing to do. You need to press X, not circle. Okay, long lost sister, mysterious woman, Sumi. Before I could respond, another young woman burst into the room, startling both of us. She came forward, snatching my hand, and forcefully led me from the room and into the hallway. In confusion, I dropped the rosewood recorder on the library floor. I struck and shouted at her to no avail. She had an iron grip on my wrist as she wordlessly pulled me along. Her serious expression betrayed a beautiful face. She had flowing black hair and bandage wrapped around her wrist. I finally gave in and followed her lead. As we turned the corner, I took one last glance over my shoulder and saw my sister silent stiletto in the library. The serious woman too. She led me outside the academy. I shouted at her to let go, and she reluctantly released her grip on me. I stumbled back, massaging my sore wrist. She was deceptively strong. It didn't seem like she intended to do me any harm. Still, I was no less confused by what had just transpired. "Who are you?" I screamed. She was unperturbed by my outburst as she silently examined me. Instead of answering, she followed up and with her own question. "How'd you get here?" I told her the front door was open and I was looking for help, but this didn't seem to satisfy her curiosity. The moonlight must have glinted off Suho's amulet because it suddenly caught her eye. Suho's amulet. She asked me where I found the amulet, and the specificity of her question took me aback. I told her it belonged to my brother Suho. She then asked if I could take her to him. When I told her he was dead, she looked saddened by the revelation. "I'm sorry, he was a good man," she said. When I asked how she knew him, she told me he had done an invaluable service for our country and was a hero. She once again asked to see him, and I could feel her concern was genuine. As I led her back to my home, silence filled the air between us. I had so many questions, but they could wait. I knew I would soon have my answer. The dagger revealed. She walked into my home and found my brother. She knelt beside him and gently put her hand on his face. "A sister." "I didn't know we had a sister," I said. She stood up and shook me by the shoulder. She spoke with fierce eyes. "That thing is not your sister. Do not believe a word it says." Her attention returned to my brother and a knapsack by his side. She started to open it and I protested in anger. She raised her hand to silence me and continued looking through his belongings. A moment later, she found the object of her search and raised it into the light. A traditional dagger still concealed by his silver sheath. A fleeting dream. She said my brother had gone through great length to find the dagger, which she called moon incense, and that he had destroyed a mighty shade named Umba. She told me I was lucky she found me when she did, and that my lookalike was another dangerous shade that had never seen that she had never seen before. She took my hand and told me it was time to go back to my world. She asked me to close my eyes and imagine my family home in happier times. Her request confused me, but she reassured me that all would be explained in time. Before I complied, I asked who she was. She replied, Yiso Han. When I woke, the sun was up. I was alone, unsure of whether my experience was a fleeting dream. Okay, so I think I understand the story now after reading all of this. Sumi's brother didn't get killed in the war. I think Sumi's brother died in the coma somehow. And that's why he's dead. And Yiso was there in the beginning. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, Philip. I do appreciate the view. Looks like this will be the end of this game. I think the only thing left to do in this game is 1 or 2 achievements. I'll probably be able to do that in my own time. I don't think I will be doing it on stream. I think that will be something I will do it just on my own. Anyway, I'm still thinking about what game to stream after this. Probably I'll finish up with Tokyo Dark, and then I'll move on to a different game. There's a couple of games in my mind. One is Little Hope. The other one is called Made of Skur. I'm not sure if you heard it. One person recommended to me, and he said it's very, very good. It's also a horror game. Yeah, I'm not sure if you have heard it. Yeah, I'm thinking about what to stream next. But anyway, I'll definitely be getting some new games. And thanks for watching. I do appreciate the view. And I'll see you next time. I'm not sure if I'll stream more tonight, but I'll definitely do some more streams tomorrow morning. Or tomorrow afternoon. Anyway, bye for now. You have a good night, Philip. See ya.